Yo, what is up, guys? It is Fenrir here. How's I'm doing? Hopefully I'm having a beautiful day. Welcome to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. So, if you've been hanging around my streams, if you follow me on Twitter, if you don't, you should totally do it. Link is down in the description. Or if you're in my Discord, then you know that I don't like Cold War. Not a big fan of it. My girlfriend's calling. Heyo.
Hey, where's the car air fresheners?
Lift up the armrest thingy, majiggy.
Oh, hidden.
Hidden, okay.
Well, you could center console. That's underneath the thingy. That's not center console.
Okay.
Okay, just making sure.
It's 11:15 in the morning. You really can't escape. There's no escape. There just isn't. Anyway, as I was saying, if you don't follow me on Twitter or you're not in my Discord, then you know that really I don't enjoy Cold War. So the purpose of this video is kind of explaining my thoughts and opinions as to why I really don't like this game. Remember, these are opinions. Opinions. My thoughts, my opinions. Remember that. You have your own thoughts and opinions. Maybe you absolutely just love this game. You swear that this is the best game ever made. Me personally, I don't like this game. So this video we're going to be talking about the campaign, multiplayer, and zombies, and why, just overall, why I'm not a big fan of this game. Now then, since we will be talking about the campaign, yes, there will be campaign spoilers. If you don't want to hear anything about the campaign, you can skip to this time right here. So first up on the list is the campaign. First, I want to talk about what makes a good campaign, in my opinion. A good campaign is made off of a good storyline. Is the story good? Is the story intriguing? Does the story really make me want to go back and play it again and again? Is there a distinct line between the characters that you absolutely love and the characters that you're supposed to hate? Like, for instance, in Black Ops 1, Woods, Bowman, Hudson, Mason, and all of the other main characters, I loved them. And the main character, Mason, I really felt that true connection between myself, the player, and him. Whenever I was fighting alongside Woods, Hudson, Weaver, all of them, I felt a true love for the other characters, my squad mates, my brothers. I hated Dragovich. I hated Steiner, Kravchenko. Oh my god. When you killed them, oh my god, it was the best feeling in the world. Being interrogated, that is cool, that is amazing. There were some pretty badass moments. In Modern Warfare, all of the different characters that you fought alongside, I love them. Finding out about, I forgot what her name was, Farah or something like that, I forgot. But finding out about her brother's betrayal, it genuinely put me in a shock. It really did. I wanted to kill him so badly. All of the enemies, I hated them with a passion. The good guys, I absolutely loved. Captain Price, oh my god, he was amazing. Don't even get me started on the other CODs that had great campaigns. World at War, like I said, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, MW2, MW3. Even Advanced Warfare had a pretty kick-ass campaign. And y'all know that I really do not like jetpack, wall running. You know, I don't like those CODs. But the thing is, Advanced Warfare, they had an incredible story. They had incredible characters that you loved and hated. And in my opinion, that is what makes a good campaign. A campaign that I would love to keep playing over and over and over again. Good replay value overall is what makes a good campaign. Do I want to spend my time replaying the campaigns that I already played? And all of the CODs that I just mentioned, those are the CODs that I love the campaign. I would not mind spending more time playing those campaigns again. In Cold War, I felt literally nothing. I never felt that attached to the other characters, not even Woods. I'll start talking about Woods here in a second, but the good guys that you were fighting alongside, I felt no genuine love towards them. I felt no attachment. Adler, Laszlo, something like that. See, I don't even remember their names. And I just finished the campaign the other day and I don't even remember his name. Why? Because I felt I was bored. Does Cold War have an interesting storyline? Yeah, it does. It has its good few missions, the overall story. It's not a bad story. It's just that, once again, I felt no true attachment towards the characters. The characters that you were supposed to hate, I get why you hated them, but I just didn't have a strong hatred for them. The developers really didn't put that much emotion into their campaign. Everything sounded so monotone, so boring. There were no moments that really stood out to me, like in the other campaigns. Like I said, there are some pretty cool missions. Like when you're playing as Belikov, something like that, and you're inside the KGB headquarters and you're sneaking around. That's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty badass, not gonna lie. But honestly, that's probably the best mission out of the whole game, not gonna lie. Another mission that I thought was pretty interesting was when you are strapped down to that gurney and Adler is putting all of these memories inside your head. The fucking hallway that you keep running around. Holy shit, that got annoying. Okay then. When you're playing as Mason and that one scene triggers the numbers a little bit, that actually gave me some pretty cool Black Ops 1 vibes. But like I said, other than those very few things, nothing stood out. It was bland. Like I said, I like the storyline. I just feel like if the developers would have put more emotion into their campaign, then, maybe I'd enjoyed a bit more. But I felt no love towards the characters. The enemies that you're supposed to hate, yeah, I hated them, but it wasn't as strongly as, the feelings I had for other bosses and other CODs. And like I said, just overall, it was really underwhelming to me. Once I was finished with the Cold War campaign, I was like, okay, that's it. I never got a true feeling of achievement, accomplishment. I chose the ending where Bell gets shot. Well, I don't know if that's how every ending is, but in my ending, Bell got shot by Adler, and that I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be cool, but once again, it just didn't stick out, Whereas in Modern Warfare, after I finished the campaign and you kill the main bad guy, oh my god, it felt so good, seeing her take revenge. The part where, I forgot what his name was, but in the factory, the C4 detonator doesn't work, so he has to sacrifice his life to get it to go off. To me, oh my god, that almost got me in tears, not even joking. All of the wise jokes that Captain Price made. I had a fun time playing Modern Warfare. Whereas, like I said, in Cold War, it's just very monotone, no emotion. It was boring. So yeah, overall, that's why I didn't enjoy the campaign. Now, multiplayer. I should have said this at the very beginning, but yes, I know the game is still new. The game just released not even a month ago at the time of this recording. It's hot and fresh out of the stove. And I'm not gonna lie, it actually really reminds me of the way Modern Warfare was when Modern Warfare got released. It had a lot of issues that were later fixed down the road, but some of the bigger things that I wanted to hit on. Number one, let's talk about map design. I, for one, actually think the map design is actually pretty decent. Obviously, nothing's even gonna compare to how shitty World War II was. Your 3-lane map design, you could either go down the left side, the right side, or right down the middle. There was no in between. Every 3 feet there was a barrier. In Cold War, everything feels so open. You know, I feel like I have a lot of room to move around. There's a lot of these smaller buildings that you can go into for cover. And really, there's not a whole lot of power places, if that's the war I'm thinking of. Basically, there's really no spot in any map where if you get to that certain spot, you're just unstoppable. Everything feels pretty good. You know, it's not just 2D. You know, it's not a flat level. You know, there's all these different hills and everything. And I like a Call of Duty that has that. I like good map design. Like I said, you know, there's open places, there's closed places. And honestly, map design is something that I feel like Cold War has over Modern Warfare. A thing I don't like about the multiplayer, the weapon balancing. Like I said, yes, the game is still new, it still has a lot of bugs, it still has a lot of issues that need to be worked out. I get it. But a few days ago, patch notes were released that were supposed to, you know, nerf guns like the MP5. There's still a melt machine. People were, and this is a part where I start talking about snipers. People kept calling for a sniper nerf. Honestly, I feel like you needed more of a sniper buff, honestly. Shots are just not landing where they're supposed to be. Despite me standing still, scoping in, focusing, shots just aren't landing where they're supposed to be. And as soon as I really started feeling that, it immediately took me back to Black Ops 1 sniping. I'll put in a clip right here. That's why I don't play Black Ops 1 that much. Now then, could it just be chalked up to the attachments that I have and my overall skill on this game? Of course. I'm not trying to say that, you know, oh, I'm the best sniper in the world. As you can tell, that's definitely not the case. But I just feel like accuracy and consistency are two of the biggest killers when it comes to sniping on this game. Because I find that there's shots that I hit mark that shouldn't be hit marked. Like, for instance, headshots. Whereas there's times where, you know, I'll shoot someone in the chest and it registers as a headshot. Then there's shots that just should register that just never registered. I mean, it's no secret that Treyarch really doesn't like sniping. Like I said, look at Black Ops 1, the way they handled sniping there. Look at how they handled Black Ops 4 sniping. PC was just a clusterfuck. So yeah, it's no secret, Treyarch doesn't like sniping. They don't like quickscoping. And it seems like that the only way that they're going to combat it is if they just fuck everything up. Like I said, could all of this just be bugs that maybe they're gonna fix in the future? Yeah, or at least I can only hope. Sniping in the beta actually felt kinda good, I'm not gonna lie. That's why people would ask me, like, you were so happy about the beta, you were so excited for it to come out. You really liked the beta, why do you not like the release? Because in the beta, I felt like overall it was just a better game. I guess the devs saw some stuff in the beta that they didn't like and they decided, you know what, let's fix it. And by fixing it, they completely fucked other things up. And that's exactly what Modern Warfare did after its release. there were some issues with the beta, so before release they patched a few things, and one thing I noticed is that for everything they fixed, something else was broken. And I feel like that's kind of where Cold War is right now. Like I said, yeah, this game is brand spanking new, I get it. It's just that, well, number one, this shouldn't be happening. If the beta is better than the release, then there's some serious issues. Like I said, all of this is personal preference. You may be thinking that the release is way better than the beta. Like I said, you may just think that Cold War is the best game ever made. Me personally, I just don't feel it. And I know that this part isn't related to the developers, but just people's playstyle people's playstyle in this game really just irk me the wrong way. You have 13-year-old sweats just jumping around corners. They're jumping as they're shooting at you. It's like, Jesus, someone played a lot of Black Ops 4. 13-year-old sweats. That reminds me, skill-based matchmaking. Holy shit. I thought it was obvious enough in Modern Warfare. Skill-based matchmaking, in my opinion, doesn't fucking work. Hey, I'm old school. I grew up playing multiplayers like World at War, MW2, MW3, Black Ops 1, where there was no skill-based matchmaking. Hell, the first multiplayer I ever played was World at War. And in my opinion, World at War is tough as shit. I got my ass absolutely handed to me every single time I played. I would get my ass handed to me 8 ways to Sunday. It would get to the point where I would really just debate playing this game, you know? I would have days where it's like, you know what, I'm not touching multiplayer ever again. This is too hard. This isn't made for me. Oh my god, the flashbangs. But you know what I did? I kept playing. And I learned that the only way to get truly better at a video game... Can we stop with the flashbangs? Holy shit! The only true way to get better, you gotta get your ass handed to you sometimes. It was through getting my ass handed to me that I learned the do's and don'ts. You learned through getting your ass kicked. It's no secret that not skill-based matchmaking, it's no secret that Cold War is targeted towards those new Call of Duty players. It's no secret. And personally, I think it's awesome that, you know, they're trying to bring in some new players. That's awesome. I love seeing the COD community grow. It's just that skill-based matchmaking, it just ruins it, honestly. As you can tell, I am not good at this game. I want to get better at this game. And the best way to get better at a game is, like I said, you gotta practice, you gotta get your ass handed to you a few times. You gotta get a better feel for the game. Modern Warfare was a good example of skill-based matchmaking not working. Here's the thing, on paper, skill-based matchmaking sounds like a good idea. But in practice, it's a terrible idea. Oh my god! How many hit markers are it gonna take? Obviously, time to kill is something else. Also, why the hell do they call kills eliminations? There's just so many things about the multiplayer on this game that just... I'd rather deal with the laggy 1-bar servers on MW3 than this, not gonna lie. Well, I am very biased because I love MW3. And if I'm exaggerating, it's not by much. Well, thank you for the heads up. Oh my god, I am so done with the flashbangs on this. Like I said, could this also be chalked up to skill? Yeah. Do I suck at this game? Yeah, so could I be a bit biased against this game because I'm trash? Maybe a little bit. But just overall, there's so many things about the multiplayer that I just don't like. And that's why I find the multiplayer as well rather disappointing. I'd rather take the flashbangs in Modern Warfare over this bullshit. I got killed by 69, by the way.
Here.
Oh, bad sensitivity. I really also still gotta work on a good sense. Now then, zombies. I, for one, absolutely love the zombies on this game. I think that the zombies in Cold War just is absolutely amazing. Once again, you know, the devs tried something new, and this is one of the very few times that it actually kind of works out. The Bible exfil, the zombie bosses are fun to fight. They're not too powerful, but they're not too weak. The map is nice and open. There's a lot of room to train. And whenever that zombie boss comes in, it just fucks everything up, but it's fun. It feels like I paid $60 to play zombies, in my opinion. The weapons were fun to use. There's really not much I can say about zombies, honestly. Seeing them redo Nacht from World at War, oh my god. Once again, it brought back so many fun memories. Granted, I know that the map is not solely just based off of it. But, oh my god, the map is fun. I love it. Like I said, I really can't say too much about zombies because I only played a few games. But, so much fun. Is this game okay? Like I said, it's the tiny bugs that just absolutely kill me. But yeah, guys, so to kind of wrap it all up here, the campaign, I felt no attachment to the characters at all. The devs really lacked emotion. In the multiplayer, the weapon balancing is still a bit off. And I forgot to say this earlier, but especially with sniping, if you miss a shot, you're screwed. And especially with how shitty the ADS speed is, oh yeah. If the enemy starts shooting first, you lose. That's just the way it is. Weapon balancing, skill-based matchmaking. Like I said, map design for the most part is actually pretty good. The fucking flashbangs. And zombies, absolutely loved it. But, like I said, I'm not big into zombies, period. So, you know, it feels like I paid $60 to play zombies. Might as well put Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War's fucking zombies. But yeah, guys, so overall, this is why I find Cold War as a whole really just disappointing. You know, it's why I really don't like this game. Granted, am I gonna play it? Yeah. Multi-COD, I have to. And I hope that... Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. 1 year from now, I'm gonna make this same review as kind of like a 1 year milestone. And 1 year from now, I hope I can say, hey, remember that review I did back in 2020 about this game? Yeah, I was wrong. I was stupid. This game is actually the best game ever made. Like, I hope I can make that review. Like I said, that's kind of like what it was with Modern Warfare. Was, yeah, upon release, or going into the release, I was super hyped for it. Then at the release, but then with every new update, every new event, it got better and better and better and better. I'm hoping that's what Cold War has in stock, but right now, at this very moment, not a fan. Not a fan at all.
My mother told me someday I will buy Gully with good oars, sail to distant shores, stand up on the prow.